Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be attempting another challenge from the Great British Bake Off. This week the bakers were asked to make bagels for the technical challenge. I have made bagels in the past before, but they didn't come out, so I'm going to attempt once again. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, so in my little bowl I'm going to start by adding 2 3/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast. Next I will add 1/3 cup of warm water, lukewarm water, and I'm just going to stir that in. And I almost forgot 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, now I'm done. So I'm just going to set this aside for 5 minutes until it starts to foam and I'm ready to use it. Okay, so I have my mixing bowl ready, and to that I'm going to add 4 cups of flour. Actually, I'm going to start by only adding 2 cups of flour, but in total it will be 4. And I will continue by adding 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, and I'm just going to mix that in together. I'm going to make a little center right there. So now I'm going to add in my yeast with my water and my sugar. And continue to add the rest of my flour. And 1 cup of water. Okay, so I transferred it to my KitchenAid, so I'm just going to mix in those ingredients until I end up with my bagel dough. And like I said, I have attempted to make bagels in the past, but it was at the beginning of when I started making bread, so they didn't come out. I had an end result, but they ended up getting really hard, like rock hard. So and then after that, I think I attempted one other time, and they just didn't come out the way I wanted them to, and the way that a traditional bagel looks and feels and tastes like. So I never tried making them ever again until I saw it on the Great British Bake Off, and I was like, wow, that's a great opportunity for me to attempt it once again. So this is the 3rd time, so hopefully the 3rd time is a charm. Okay, so I'm just gonna check, see if it needs any more water. I think, okay, so I'm going to continue mixing, and I'm just going to add a little bit, like about 1 tablespoon of water. Continue mixing it with my hands just to incorporate all the flour. I'm not going to be making colored bagels like on the episode, just because I don't have food coloring right now, and also, like I said, you know, I've attempted these in the past and I really want them to come out, so I'm just going to make traditional bagels. I'm really hoping these turn out. If they do, I'm going to be very excited and make bagels constantly. Who doesn't love a nice bagel with some vegan cream cheese and like a cup of coffee? Very fall too. Okay, so there it is, and I'm just going to let this sit and rest for an hour so it can double in size, and I will continue with my bagels. Okay, so as you can see, it's been 2 hours. I let it sit for 2 hours just so it could really double in size, and it has. So I'm just going to knead it once again. Get all of those air bubbles out. I'm just going to roll it out. And using my donut shaper, I'm going to cut in my bagels. And you can also just roll them out and let them sit, but I want them to come out donut bagel shape, so I'm just going to use my donut cutter, but if you don't have one, you don't need to use one. Okay, so here are my bagels, and now I'm just going to let them sit once again for 2 hours just so they can once again double in size. Okay, so here are my bagels, and as you can see, they have doubled in size. So I'm going to start boiling them. Boiling them now, and I do have my water ready, so wish me luck, because I feel like this is where I messed up last time, so I'm a little nervous. And I'm going to boil each bagel for about 45 seconds on each side, and I already have my oven ready to go at 425 degrees so I can start baking them for 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 45 seconds on that side, so now I'm going to do the other side for 45 seconds. Okay, so I forgot to sprinkle this one with my everything bagel. Okay, so I'm going to bake this at 425 degrees for 22 minutes. Okay. Ooh, these look amazing. Wow. And there they are, my everything a bagel, and I'm just gonna let them cool for a few minutes before I cut into one and kind of check what it looks like in the inside, but they look really good. See, the bottoms look pretty good too. They didn't burn, which was my fear, but they look amazing. I'm just gonna let them cool. Okay, so here are my delicious looking bagels. As you can see, I'm actually really happy with the way they came out. They're soft. They look really good. I'm so excited to taste one. I haven't had one, so I'm really excited. So I have my vegan cream cheese. Just going to add some to my bagel. Oh, I love bagels. Bagels are such a good breakfast food. Even if you just want like a quick lunch, grab a bagel, put some cream cheese. I also like to put jelly on mine, but I'm only gonna do cream cheese. How beautiful that looks. So let's give it a taste. Delicious. Wow. So good. You can of course also toast your bagel. I prefer my bagel kind of chewy, so I don't necessarily like toasting it, but these are delicious. Wow, I highly recommend it. This recipe wasn't too difficult. I think the last 2 times that I attempted this recipe, I think the reason why they didn't come out was maybe because I was inexperienced. And also, one suggestion that I give is that timing is everything. Make sure you let each side boil in the water for 45 seconds. Make sure you are careful with not letting it sit in the water too long because they do get soggy, but timing is everything. I think my timing was perfect, and I think that's why they came out so good. But everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And like always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time.